We're creeping.
That's restricted area, sir.
Famous YouTuber Paul James!
If you ain't beefing about the money, then what's the problem?
We're hunting down other internet marketers, and I think I spotted some right over there. Oh, look at the PJ merch. Reppin'. John, Shea, everybody, and Brenda. Alright guys, so before we get into the actual interview with John, where you learn how he makes $3,000 a month passively from one income stream, what I'd like you to do is, if you're excited to learn that, do me a favor and smash that like button for me right now. Also, if you've never been to the channel before, this is the place where we talk about motivation, entrepreneurship, and pretty much all things business. So if you're into any of those things, what I'd like you to do is drop below the video, hit the subscribe button, and then after you subscribe, if you comment on the video saying I've subscribed, I'll actually go back through, I will welcome you to the channel and reply back to you just to say thank you for being a member of the family now. Alright guys, so let's get into the interview. Yo, what is going on everybody? I'm here with John Shea.
How's it going, everybody?
John's down here in Florida visiting, and we're like going around to the parks. Went to Disney Springs last night.
Yep.
We're going to Epcot tomorrow.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yep, taking John on some upside down roller coasters.
Not fun. I'm not a huge fan of roller coasters.
No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we're working on some stuff. So I figured I'd bring John in because John has some major insight into how to make $3,000 a month passively. And John's gonna give some insight on that because I know a lot of people here are interested in passive income. So John, tell us about how you got started.
Yeah, so for me, you know, I've been kind of in the online world about 6 years now. I started out by, you know, really kind of dabbling in a lot of different things. Originally got involved in doing a podcast, did that for a couple of years, and eventually got really interested in going out there and helping other people with teaching them different things that I learned along the way. You know, one of my very first courses that I created was podcast course about how to go out there and get started with your first podcast, because that was something I was doing, and I got really kind of, you know, caught up in that. I was like, this is really cool, right? This opportunity I could go out there and teach other people things and actually get paid for that was just really eye-opening for me. I found a partner that you know, someone that had actually put out a product that was really good, and his delivery on the product wasn't that great. Like, he had all these text files everywhere and zip files all over the place, and I said, you know, why don't we take this and restructure it into like a really professional looking course.
Nice.
So you know, we put our course out there, had some trouble like selling it, and I said, you know, there's this platform called Udemy, why don't we put the course on Udemy? And we did that, and it's actually been making both of us money now for several years, pretty much passively. So that was kind of like my introduction to all of this. And what ended up happening from there was, when I was kind of dabbling with the podcast, I had built this website selling products through Amazon as an affiliate. You guys don't know what that means. Basically, you could build a website, put Amazon products there, and refer people to buy them. So
some of you guys may have seen our other video. We talked about some of that stuff.
Yeah. So I had built the site, and it was, you know, making me a few $100s a month with Amazon stuff. And I thought, you know, what if I create a course around this? So I decided to take everything that I'd learned building that site, and I put it into this like comprehensive 6-week course. Everything was broken down step by step, and I put that out there. I think this was in November of 2014. And it was right around the time like all the Black Friday sales were about to start, and I realized, you know, this is like the good opportunity, right? And Udemy did this huge Black Friday sale they do every year, and I made $1,000 that first month, and I didn't do any of my own marketing.
Wow. So
that was like where I kind of, the light bulb went off, and I was like, wow, this is a good opportunity, you know, why don't I go and create more of these courses, and I can let Udemy and, you know, do more of the marketing for me. So that was kind of how I got started.
So tell us about Udemy. Is it free to sign up for? Like, can anyone sign up for it? Do they have to pay for it?
Yeah, no, you don't have to pay for Udemy. It's 100% free to go and sign up and, you know, get started creating your own courses. They are somewhat strict about the types of courses. You know, you can't just go and throw like really, you know, junk stuff up there. They have somewhat of a you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, the whole process of actually getting your stuff to get approved, your actual courses, is a little bit lengthy in some cases, but it's still not very,
like, guidelines you have to follow.
Yeah, there's guidelines. Like, you know, you just have to make sure you're putting some quality stuff out there. It can't be like totally, you know, just something you whipped up, you know, in 10 minutes, right? It needs to have some structure to it, and they want you to use a little bit of combination, maybe of you being on camera, some screen share stuff, and obviously make sure that it's built pretty well. So I will say that I actually had, and maybe we can get to this later, but my girlfriend at the time, now my wife, she actually built a course about cooking and put that on another site that I teach on called Skillshare.
Okay.
And it was really, really easy. Like we put this together with a cell phone, and we were able to go out there, and she actually made about $300 from that course.
Wow.
And it's only 15 minutes long. It actually was like cooking, like showing how to make an apple crisp dessert.
So she literally just, you filmed it on the phone and just kind of, you were probably making it anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
And
like
you just did the process of making it in $300.
Yeah, so I mean, we broke it all down. Like we just said, okay, we want to show people what the ingredients are. So we made a video like filming that and talking about the ingredients, and then another video of like her mixing certain things. So everything was very step by step, but it was still very simple too,
Yeah.
Nice. So that was like, for me, that kind of showed that anybody can do this, right? Like doesn't know anything about online marketing or business or anything like that. She's really good at cooking. And I thought that was kind of a testimonial for what's really out there when it comes to creating courses.
Yeah. So tell me about you and I, we have an audience, right? So we can create a course, and obviously I can reach people through my YouTube channel. You can reach people through your audience. What about someone who's brand new starting off? How are they going to get their course in front of people? Does Udemy handle that?
Yeah, the good thing about Udemy is they'll actually go out and, if you put their courses on, your courses on their platform, they'll actually do a lot of the marketing for you. They'll actually run special promotions and things like that, and they'll even set up Facebook ads for you. In some cases, they're doing like retargeting and just pushing a lot of their internal traffic. There's thousands of people that visit the site every day, and you're going to just get a lot of organic sales because of that. So for me, that's how I've been able to make a lot of money with the platform over years of time.
And that's why it's passive too, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because
you create the course once, and then Udemy keeps sending you more students to it.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing that I've been able to do is, I didn't just solely rely on Udemy as the one source. I actually was able to take a lot of my content and move it to other platforms like Skillshare, for example. And there's many others that have some have come and gone over the years, but in general, I was able to take a lot of the same content that I originally made for Udemy and put it on other platforms, sell it on my own website, and in combination with all of those things, I was able to, bring in several $1,000s a month fairly passively.
So like this $3,000 a month passively, realistically probably is a lot more because you're leveraging this to do other things too.
Yeah, exactly. Like I could take one single course and sell it on my own website. I could sell it on Udemy if I wanted to, as well as Skillshare.
Yeah.
And there's some other platforms, like there's one called Stat Commerce, where I was able to kind of bundle some of my courses together. And with that, they'll sell it a huge volume number of the courses for, like $20. Mm-hmm. And I think the first month with them, I made about $5,000 in, just this huge promotion because they put it out there everywhere.
Nice.
So,
That's
it's
awesome.
added up quite a bit from kind of repurposing a lot of the same stuff.
So tell us about your audience size. You've been doing this, how long have you been doing this for?
It'll be, I want to say, a little over 4 years now, easily.
Did you take it serious at first, or were you kind of dabbling at first?
I was definitely dabbling, I think when I finally had that Amazon course kind of take off, I was like, wow, there's something here. I hadn't really had a whole lot of success before that with some things the Amazon site I was doing. I had made some money, or I had done some stuff with the podcasting. I actually had wrote articles for this publication and made $400 writing an article. Okay. So I had done some things that had made me money, but I had never put something out there and had it get marketed and then all of a sudden just kind of blow up. Yeah. Without me needing to do all the work to get the money. I did the work of the course, but the marketing was always the hard part for me. So I really liked the idea of them, me doing the thing I enjoyed, which was creating the course. Yeah. And letting them, make the sales for me.
Let's talk about the specifics. You say it blew up. How did it blow up? How many students do you have now?
I'm actually looking at my monitor behind the camera here, you guys, and I think I'm at 83,724 students. So
almost crossing the six-figure mark.
Almost 100,000 students.
That is crazy.
So
crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Alright guys, so there you have it. That is the interview with John. I hope that you learned a lot from it. If you liked it, do me a favor and smash the like button for me. Don't forget to subscribe. I also got John to put together a webinar for you. You can check that out in the link in the description below. It should be in the first line of the description. Go check it out. It's some more advanced stuff that he talks about in there, and you can learn more about what he's doing and how he's doing this. So if that interests you at all, definitely check that out. But that's all I have for you today, guys. We'll see you next time. I am Paul James. Peace out.
You